Evet arkadaşlar. Bu sefer sesi açtım. Gerçi oyun oynarken çok konuşan bir
You
tip
would be
değilim.
wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Buradayım. Zaten çok konuşmalı geçtiği için. Hadi
I
quest'i yapalım.
received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Eskiler bekleyelim. Evet. Percival olarak ben ve Charles Rookwood çalışında arası mümkün olan en kısa sürede tamamlamanı istiyorum. Rookwood karşısında buluşmanı istiyorum. Harita. Dünya haritası. Şurada quest buldum. Yukarıda bir quest var mı? Yukarıda quest yok. İlk önce şu quest'i yapalım. Son anda quest'e gideriz.
Revelio. Defender. Revelio.
Asası ne?
I should investigate.
Şu vücut asası merak ettim.
I do wish I had a bigger truck though.
Ha, bu yarışma herhalde. Tamam, bu ikinci süpürge yarışmasıydı. Bir yerde beni hala aramadı. İkinci,
There's no feeling quite like riding a
ikinci upgrade için.
Revelio.
Nerede çıkım yaptı?
Revelio.
Heh, şurada. Beş bölü 8, 3 tane kaldı. Şurada bir tane sandık var. Evlerde kilitli olan var mı?
Revelio.
Aha. Artık hepsini açabilirim
Homora.
kuzen. Kastım o kadar. Seviye 3 kilidimi aldım.
Revelio.
Aa, bunların ya bakamıyorum ben ya. İlla şeye mi gitmem lazım? Şimdi o zaman şöyle yapalım. Şu bunu buraya koyalım. Bunu buraya koyalım. Tamam. Sonra bu şeyden ne veriyor? Ha, bu sağlık veriyormuş. Bu etrafa alan vuruyor. Tamam.
Revelio.
Rebellion, tabii ki Rebellion. Hadi bakalım Rebellion. Burada başka ev yok mu? Yok galiba, tamam. Bu eksik değil o zaman.
All I know is magical bee byproducts become.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom, sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women, hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Efendim baba. Hı hı. Tamam, bu da o aşamaya geldiği zaman şey yaparız. Bir Tony falan konuşuruz zaten ama ona göre. Tabii tabii tabii. Aha. Hı hı. Tamam baba. Tamam oldu babacığım. Hadi görüşürüz.
Why would Katrin come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Katrin is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Katrin. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
Amca amma konuştun amca ya.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Katrin will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will. I'm sure I could do that.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
O zaman hemen ne? Okay.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. Revelio. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Arkamdan ne zaman geldin sen ya?
Revelio. Too
Rebellion
late for you
tabii.
to learn the error of your ways.
Tabii ki Rebellion. Gelmişken bir bakalım değil mi?
Revelio.
Buraya önce uğramışım. Pıtır koş pıtır. Himmet pıtır bu.
Revelio.
Oba. Direkt oraya şöyle
Revelio.
vermiyor. Ha, bunlar kalsın burada. Şuraya bir selam verelim. Buraya da vurdum daha önce. Acaba
Revelio.
çaklı, bayraklar çakçaklı, çukçuklu. Hadi be. Oğlum. Hayret bir şey ya.
Revelio.
Gel sen bana. Buraya yapmışız. Neredeymiş bu şeyler?
Revelio.
Rebellion.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Confringo.
Aktarma lan.
Confringo! Capulso! Confringo!
I will make you pay. You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Revelio!
Rebellion, rebellion, sana geldim rebellion. Rebellion, rebellion. Sana geldim rebellion.
Revelio! A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio.
Hırsızı yakalayın. Ha.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Arresto momentum. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Rebellion, rebellion. Sandık kartı.
Revelio.
Rebellion.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Tamam. Hadi gidelim. Quest verelim. Hatta şöyle yapalım. Harita. O değil. Şu. Hızlı gidelim.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Absolutely shameless.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, If you found a Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? Suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way.
3-5 bir şey at amca yani.
A disappointment for
Bedavaya da
certain,
almayan
but
o kadar
I never
değil.
wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
500 gold al.
Strange world we live in. Suppose they can't
Kaç para
send a
verecek?
Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
500 gold attı. Tamam, şimdi. Şuraya bakalım bir. Bu ne? Burada ne var? Bu Mongrass dediği kurt herhalde. Oha! Daha 32 tane yan quest var. Ödevleri tamamlayın. Tamam. 14 tane. 32 tane yan quest var. Daha bayağı yan quest varmış. Okey, dur. Görevi seç arkadaşım. İlk önce. Okey. Görevi şuradan bir seçelim. Garanti işimizi her zaman garanti alalım abi. Buna vay efendim demeye başlıyorlar. Vay efendim.
Try not to make this too easy.
Revelio. Confringo. Crucio. Defender. Stupid. Quickly. Confringo.
Ben ne oturdun ya, ben kalkıyorum. Ne oldu lan? Ha? Bu amacı neydi?
Revelio.
Dur şunu bir kesin de. Bu tek kaldı. Abim tek mi kaldın ya? Abi uğraştım şimdi. Rebellion.
Over here. For your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Evet, var başka quest. Peki bir saniye. Abi bir saniye. Bu konuşma şeyi mi? Bir dakika. Harita. Boxmate. Üç süpürge neredeydi? Burada bir yerdeydi. Ama burada quest gözükmüyor değil mi? Dünya haritası. Hogwarts. Acaba bu yanık olduğu zaman bir quest olduğu anlamına geliyor. Neyse, quest yok şu anda zannedersem. Hadi bakalım.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Abi kese kese gidelim ya. Gel keseriz ya.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I've never seen a sword like it. Expulso!
Crucible.
Up there.
Ne yapıyorsun? Gel sen buraya gel.
Revelio.
Belgen tabii ki. Abi orada bak bug oluştu.
Protego. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Burada ejderha mı var? Ejderha abim selamünaleyküm. Kaçırdık ejderha.
Revelio.
Yok kaçırdık. Evet çıktığımız için daha şu an.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Fik geliyorsun değil mi?
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Bu ya. Nerede benim gizlenme 4?
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulsion!
Oğlum bir dur. Ya şu bombardıman daha büyüsünü vermediler bana. Kalkana malkana girmek yok. Neredesiniz? Al sana. Pırasıyor. Tut başını öyle. Anne başını tutarsın. Konuşma oradan. Konuşma. Konuşma dedim. Nerede var başka? Yukarıda var. Ha. Ne oldu? Acıdı mı? Ne oldu? Acıyor mu? Acısın diye yapıyorum zaten. Bu ne ya? Kırasıya, kırasıya, nerelerdesin? Oğlum bütün giysiler düşük kalite ya ben. Senin sonuna doğru gelin ya.
Revelio.
Rebellion tabii ki de. Tabii ki Rebellion. Bu şey mi benim çıkmak için kullandığım şeydi. Bakalım o değil. Burada bir şey var mı? Var. Olma mı hiç? Hiç olma mı? İçeride bir şey var. Buradan bir yere çıkabiliyor muyum?
Revelio.
Rebellion tabii ki.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Bir, iki,
To those symbols on the walls.
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession. Confringo! Revelio.
Bunları yaptık. O zaman kabul etti. Neresi açıldı abi? He, dışarıda diyor. Dışarıda diyorsun, tamam, dışarı çıkacağız. Burada var mı bir şey abi? Buraya geçemiyoruz. Hadi Fik gel. Rockwood malzeme, mahzene. Mahzen.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Burası niye var? Ha, buradan mı kazıp girmişler? Bunu mu kastediyor bu? Aa, mekan güzel. Abi biz
This
geldik.
Revelio, the store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Abim tamam, sen orada bir bekle. Öteki tarafa da bir bakalım. Buraya geçemiyorum yoksa. Kim geliyor? Korkutmayın lan beni. Kim geliyor?
Revelio. Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir,
Cannot be.
they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Tamam. Evet, hadi bakalım. Nerede bu?
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Bay bay Fik. Hadi bakalım, ikinci duruşmaya giriyoruz. Hakim, savcı, karşı taraf herkes geldi mi? Duruşmaya giriyoruz.
Revelio.
Çıkış var mı? Çıkış yok. Evet sayın seyirciler. Oradan mı yukarı var?
Revelio.
Revelio. Ne kadar güzel, baksana şu
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Bu ne?
Revelio.
Ya.
Compulso. Accio. Revelio.
Yine herhalde yanlış bir şey yaptım.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ha bak, sandık.
Accio.
Tamam. Buradan mı geçmem gerekecek?
Levioso. Accio.
Bir açalım. Tamam, bunu da
Wingardium Leviosa.
buraya koy. Oğlum ne yaptın ya? Evet, ilk engeli açtık. Next.
Revelio.
Şurada bir sandık var. Orada bir şey var.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Evet.
Revelio.
Şöyle yapsak ne oluyor? Açıldı.
Revelio.
Aa. Neyse gidiyorum ya. Zaten sandıktan bir şey çıkmıyor. Aha, boss var orada. Rebellion tabii ki. Ne zannettim? Burada boru mu çalıyoruz?
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Atlarsam düşerim muhtemelen, değil mi?
Revelio.
Burası niye var? Abi selamünaleyküm. İn biraz, ben çıkacağım. Ha bunu
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ha. Tamam.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Bunu ortaya alsam boşta. Abi bir tek oraya mı? Bir daha dönmüyor musun?
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Revelio. Accio.
Engel.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Bir dakika, ben böyle yaparsam, bırakırsam ne olacak?
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Vallahi gidiyor daha.
The bridges appear indifferent depending upon which side of the archway I'm on.
Bu mudur yani? Kaçalım şuradan, dur. Dur merdiven, dur, kıpraşma, dur. Nereye, buraya mı? Aha da bir arkadaş daha geldi.
Revelio.
Altta da çocuklar var. Bu ne?
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Confringo! Defender! Crucible! Confringo!
Ne zaman bana vurdun sen ya?
Confringo! Defender!
Abim de kıpraşma.
Confringo! Defender! Crucible! Confringo! Defender! there's a way
Teşekkür
forward
ederim.
from the other side of this one.
Kuzi dur Kuzi bir saniye. Şimdi bak bunun üst kata çıkan yeri var. Ama alt tarafı boş. Burada bir şey var. Buradan geçtiğim zaman ne oluyor? Bu çıkıyor. Bunu bu değil. Oğlum.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Tamam. Onu dursak böyle.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Oğlum o değil şu ya.
Leviosa!
Olmuyor. Buradan geçersem ne olacak?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Tamam. Buradan geçeyim. Buraya çıkabilir miyim? Çıkamam. Tabii ki de çıkamam. Neyse.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Bunu o zaman yukarı koyup şöyle bunu deneyelim bir.
Wingardium
Gel
Leviosa!
babana. Tamam. Buna buradan geçsem olmadı. Buradan geçsem oldu.
Revelio!
Rebellion. Aha. Ahandaranza.
Revelio!
Burada üst kata çıkış var. Oo, ana yer burası gibi duruyor. O zaman şu alt öteki tarafa bakalım.
Revelio! Confringo, Defender.
Ne zaman geldin sen ya?
Depulso, Confringo, Defender. Crucio. Confringo. Revelio.
Rebellion, rebellion. Nerede kaldın rebellion? Burası sonu mu? Bence burası sonu. Bu. Bu değil. Dur. Sakin. Sakin. Rebellion. Yup. Aha.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hah.
Revelio. Accio.
Hadi görüşürüz abicim. Burada dışarıda bir merdivenli yer var.
Revelio.
Burada atlarsam daha önce sanki geldiğim yer ya. Öyle mi? Bence öyle. Riske atma. Bu çok basit ya. İlk deneme daha zor. Gerçekten bu kadar mı yani bu deneme?
Revelio.
Boss mu geliyor? Ha, boss orada. Bossçuk.
Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Crucio.
Oha. Selamünaleyküm.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
Sana nasıl saldıracağım ben ya? Ha. Adamı kızdırıyorsun. Evet, welcome to Big Boss. Abi şarj olurken bastım işte. Oo şey geldi. Flash kaldır şunları alayım. Çaktım. Oha. Nereye vuruyorum abi? Maşallah yani var ya. Açsam da yiyorum ki. Bir git. Kaçsam da yediğimiz şey mi olur, demeç mi olur ya? Hayret bir şey ya.
What a relief. Revelio.
Oğlum yok mu bir ödül bir şey ya? Ya ver bana daha. Hep bana düşük şeyler var. Parayı harcayacak bir şey de yok.
Revelio.
Evet.
say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. Revelio! I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Ya bir tane daha demek kar mı yani? Kış gelmiş. Ova. Giysileri bakayım. Bir açtırayım.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Bir tane kaşkol geldi. Kaşkol. Kaşkol. Geldi sadece. Kaşkol. Evet bu. Tamam şimdi ilk başta dur. İlk başta önemsiz ama olsun. Şuraya bir gideyim. Bunları bir satayım.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Tamam. Geliyorum. Bayan
Thank you
geliyorum.
again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Tamam.
I hope to see you again.
Ay dur yanlış yere girdim dur. Dur yanlış yere girdim. Şimdi
He's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Revelio.
ya burada kimse yok. Hani burada bekleyecekler. Şu mu? Abim konuşmayacağım ben. Peki gelmişken şu şeyi uğrasak.
You're back. Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Tamam. Tamam. Görevler. Oha, Knapsack'li diri kol elde edip dev mor kurbağası elde edip Knapsack şey miydi? Çanta mıydı? Diri kol. Evet. Dünya haritası burada. O zaman buraya gidelim bir.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Arresto momentum.
No, you
yaklaş.
don't.
Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
I'll look after you.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Everything's all right now.
Tamam. Yeter.
Abandoned.
Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
Assignment's all finished.
Revelio. Glacius. Arresto momentum.
Ya üf, illa aptal benden savaşa giriyor ya. Mutlu musun? Mutluyuz. Bir mutluluk geldi mi? Nerede ötekisi?
Confringo. Crucial. Depulsor. Defender.
Oha.
Confringo.
Arkadaşın da mı var? Oha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kaç kişisiniz oğlum siz? Abi neye basıyorum ben böyle ya? Klavyede basmadım, tuş kalmadı. Ölebilir miyiz artık? Oha.
Confringo. Depulsor. Crucial. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
Oha oğlum bunlar bitmiyor lan. Bir dakika dur. Burada hile var. Siz bitmiyorsunuz ya, ben sizi kesiyorum geliyor musunuz siz? Tamam yürü git. Bas git. Canavarlar sınıfına katılamıyor. Hogwarts. İlk önce şu bombardı ürünlerin, sonra biraz healing potion yapalım.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Revelio.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
Tabii
The
sadece lazım oldu
exploding
kullanacağım.
charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting
Tamam babacım, tamam ablacım, hadi ya.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now. Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Revelio.
Nerede pumpkinler? Ha.
Bombada. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Tamam ablacığım. Okey. Teşekkür ediyorum. Şimdi harita. Ya üf, tik yine bana bir sürü. Var mı? Burada gece bir şey yok değil mi? Tamam Dik bir saniye. Neyden yok? Ditel yaprakları mı? Tamam o zaman şöyle yapalım. Buraya boş temizledi. Şimdi burası ben bir tane ekeyim. Ne bu? Buna koyuyoruz. Tamam. Şimdi bu arada gidelim şu nerede bizim ufaklık? Where are you?
I'd like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Üretme kalemi büyüsü satın al. Nereden aldı bunu? Harita. Boxmate mi?
Hengist of Woodcroft suddenly.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Neredesin Dik?
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Tamam. Ne yapacağım şimdi? Buradan mı yapacağız acaba? Kullandık işte. 30 dakika sürecek. 30 dakika sonra geliriz o zaman.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Tamam, bu zaman olsun. Bir dakika. Tamam. Olmaz. Harita.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Hogwarts mektubu nerede? Dünya haritası. Şimdi ilk üniversiteye buradan gidiyorum. Ve aslında bunu koyalım. Buraya bunu koyalım. Okey.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my Gran, this trip never happened.
Keeping things from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Where did I set my... The lower Hogfield or upper Hogfield? Nothing to poach in Aaron.
You there! I see you!
Defender!
You who answered the phone to speech? Quick, Ringo! I think that one hurt.
Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! What have you done?
Get the other
Accio, that's it! Glacis! Confringo!
Feisty little buggy.
Bombarder!
Never liked vegetables.
Repulso!
Let the other go!
No.
Cheeky plant!
Revelio!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come out to us? Bombarder. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.